What's going on, YouTube? My name is Solomon, and welcome back to Solomon's Wisdom. And today is my birthday. I told y'all I was gonna spend my birthday with y'all, and I meant that. It's part of the plan. This got to work out. But I do have some bad news. I missed yesterday. I was supposed to go for a month straight of just posting, and I missed yesterday. Yesterday was kind of chaotic. It was Easter. It was some family stuff. I didn't get home till late. I was tired. I didn't post. But I'm going to make it up to you today because I got some bangers for you. But before we get into it, run the intro.
I know that I don't make things clear. No. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is.
Alright, so like I said before the intro, I got some bangers for you today. And I seen one of these videos and it was kind of heartbreaking. And I think you gonna like it. So if you do like it, have a conversation with me in the comments. I like talking to y'all. I don't have much to do. I work from home. So let's get into it. Because let me see, how many do I got for you? 1, 2, 3. I got 4 videos for you today. Oh yeah, we about to jump into this. So let's just jump into the first one. See what this one is about.
Would you rather go to the single guy that's mediocre in bed or the married guy that'll take you to Pound Town?
I want to go to Pound Town. What the fuck? I'm gonna do the single guy that's mediocre in bed.
I go to married guy. Okay.
That married guy.
The married guy.
The married guy. That's the obvious answer. Like,
Single guy. I like my niggas to myself.
Whew. Hey, this generation is cooked.
He ain't lying.
We cooked because you can always tell how a society is thriving by its women. And our women in our community, we reach new lows. Only women who will openly and proudly say that they will sleep with someone else's husband are women who have long accepted the fact that they'll never be married.
Girl, bye.
So they don't have a problem with it. They don't have a reason to value marriage, to actually want marriage, because they know this is something that they will never get a chance to experience. And all these women said that they'll take sex over actually a mediocre sex over with their husband. They rather had a bomb sex from some married man, and that's tragic. But that's the world that we live in today. And these women are so low value. They so on a low frequency. It's like, I see why guys just say, I'm not dating anymore in 2025. I'm good. I'm going to play video games. I'm going to work on my business, because what the hell is even that? Anyway, moving on to the next one.
Men are not selecting Tracy Ellis Ross's. Not for marriage. She can still get it. There are a lot of guys who would slay that easy, would have no problem even being seen with her in public. But would a man that she wants do it? Let's say, imagine the man that Tracy Ellis Ross would get. Chances are he would be younger. Maybe some up-and-coming young actor. Can you imagine a woman like Tracy Ellis Ross with a 58-year-old CEO of a Fortune 50 company, an accomplishment? No, they needed a completely different woman. And that's the ultimate point. The longer you're by yourself, the less likely you are a good fit for anybody else. Tonight we were going to talk about high value versus finesse, but this is important. Here's some things, ladies. I'm going to ask you, ladies, especially you women over 35, what are you going to be willing?
Say what you want about the GOAT Kevin Samuels, but he called that. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it, but Tracy Ellis Ross was just on a podcast, Michelle Obama podcast.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And she was saying how she date younger men now. Kevin Samuels called that. Older women are now dating much younger men. Men that's so young they like their children age. But it doesn't matter because they get to control and they get to manipulate them. So they willingly choose this lifestyle. Women can't deal with a man their age. Not women with that mentality because they know no man is going to put up with it. So they use buzzwords like, oh, I'm just protecting my peace and stand away from toxic masculinity. No, you're staying away from it because it's staying away from you. You don't want to accept that because it makes you look bad, but that's the reality. You can't get a man that's around your age because they're not checking for you. And I know that this story is true. So I have a family member who is best friends with a girl. Now, this girl just told my family member that she is now dating a guy in his young 20s. And that made my family member feel a certain type of way because she has a son that's in his 20s.
Licking his balls. Thank you. Amen.
But you see, that's the mindset of these women who realize that they are way past their prime. They cannot compete with the younger girls, so they're going to go after the younger guys who need a place to stay, who need new Jordans, who need a PlayStation. They're going to get anything that they want from them, and then in exchange, they're just going to get sex, maybe a little companionship. Nothing serious, because that relationship won't last when that man decides that he wants children. You can't give them that. Tracy Ellis Ross, she's experiencing that right now. In the podcast with Michelle Obama, she said that Barack Obama was like, why? Why do you want a young guy? And she was like, because I have the right to choose and the right to be in control of my own body and get to decide. What are you choosing? A 20-year-old YN? That's the move for you? And you supposed to be this elite Hollywood celebrity. You Diana Ross' daughter. And you can't find a man who wants to take you serious that's around your age. Because we all know, no matter what you say, we all know that that's what you secretly want. But you can't have it. Anyway, moving on, next video.
Can a woman ever recover from being an OF
Never.
model?
No.
What?
Absolutely not.
But she changed her life,
I don't
Sarah.
care.
She found God, Sarah.
Well, that's okay. Let me reiterate. Can she recover? Yes. Will she have the best options of high value, high earning masculine men? No.
But
It doesn't matter.
she's abstinent.
She sold her body on the internet.
She's abstinent
People
now.
have seen her busted, spread wide open.
She
There's no way.
She dressed modestly now.
What is modest when you've seen it all?
She is a member of the PTA, Sarah.
I love that for her. Ladies, we have to do a better job of measuring the consequences of our actions in the now. Now, although femininity deeply lives in the now, we also have to be mindful of what's going to happen in our future. If you decide to be ran through, if you decide to have an OF, if you decide to do adult entertainment industry, you are disqualifying yourself from a certain type of man. You are disqualifying yourself from certain types of opportunities and experiences. Now, that being said, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want and you want to be a bad bee and you want to be out here living your best life, doing all bad all by yourself, do you, boo? But I promise you, in the future, you will look back and you will regret the decisions that you made. It is not worth it.
So,
yeah,
hold on.
Come on.
Got to play devil's advocate here.
I love devil's advocate.
So, what about the men? Why is it that
it's a double standard?
Oh, why is it?
Yeah,
like a man's confidence is defined by how many women he break down in his bed.
Why does the sun come up in the east and go down in the west?
Because God made it that way.
Why do the stars sparkle?
But that's God's
why
law.
Is the sky blue even though it's not blue? Why? I don't ask those questions. It is a double standard. We can't sit here and pretend like we are the same as men. We're not. We're not. We can't wash men off. Period. No, I need you to hear me. We cannot wash men off. There will always be a remnant of the men that we've been with inside of our bodies for life. So if you are just filled with all of these different people, you know how many different soul ties, demon spirits you got in your body?
But so do men, though.
No, men can wash us off.
No.
What do you mean no?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because we are incubators and they are the whatever.
Penetrators. That's what they are. Yeah. It's a sport, especially for certain types of men. And for us to sit here and act like we could be just like men, that's wild to me. I can't even fathom that.
I'm not.
So this is a prime example about how women live in a delusional reality. They don't understand simple things. They compare themselves to men, and in reality, we have two different standards of living. This is a woman who is of high value. And they compare themselves to men of high value. Oh, I'm a high income. I earned a high income. I have a great job. I make 6 figures. I have a car. I have jewelry. I have bags. These are things that you are attracted to men with. But this woman was saying the things that men are attracted to with women. And women don't understand that. They think that they can act like a man and still get a man. You can't. You can't do that. She also said something else that I thought was interesting. She started comparing, well, what about men? She called it devil advocate. What about men? They think their value go up when they sleep with a lot of women. And she responded with it. She said, why does the sun come out? Why is there stars in the sky? Like, you can't compare men and women. They operate differently. They are different. They're not the same. I know feminism likes to tell you that we all equal, we're all the same, but in reality, the long and the short, we are not. You see, because women have the opportunity to sleep with who they want. Men sleep with who they can. So if a man is being chosen by all of these women, that kind of makes him high value. But if a woman is sleeping with a lot of different men when she can sleep with who she wants to, that makes her low value. Why don't they get that? They'll never get it. Anyway, I'm not about to explain it to them because they'll just argue. I'm not doing it. Anyway, next video. Run it.
All right, Nico, I need to talk to you about, I got an Instagram message from a girl that said that she has a 3-week-old baby with you. Like, you need to tell me something. Hello? Do you have a 3-week-old baby?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. What I need.
What do you mean? What? I'm your wife. What do you mean? You supposed to tell me everything. And on top of that, you had 9 months to tell me, so you need to talk. Start talking.
I was gonna tell you, Kia, but
But
I'm
what?
trying to think of how to tell you. I mean, it's not something that you just really just. It's not something you just really just talk about. You know.
Stop. Hold on. Stop what you're doing, because I don't understand what you're saying on how you're not able to tell me that you got somebody else pregnant.
Kia, I was thinking of a way to tell you. I mean, and you just happen to say what you said. I mean, she happened. I don't know, Kia. What's the girl's name? Is this even? I don't know who said that.
You know who it is, so I don't need to sit here and talk to you about that. You know exactly who it is. I mean, you have a 3-week-old baby boy that I had no idea about this whole time.
Listen, I was gonna tell you about it.
Okay.
She just happened to tell you before I did. I mean, it's not. I understand how you might feel about it, but Kia, you can't have kids. So what you expect me to do?
I'm your wife. So you go out and you cheat and go make a baby with somebody knowing I can't have kids?
Kia, you know
That's not fair to me.
I I understand, kid, but you knew I wanted to have kids. Like, before you got married to me, you knew I wanted to have kids.
We have talked about other alternatives, Nico.
We talked about other alternatives, like what? Like, I don't know too many alternatives. A woman who can't have kids to have kids.
We were talking about adopting, or at least trying to do.
I'm not trying to adopt nobody else's kids, kid. I told you that. I want my own.
So you go and cheat on me and have a baby with somebody else, and then on top of that, not even tell me?
Kid, it ain't. I mean, I cheated. It ain't like I was just sleeping with this.
You did. You did.
We slept together one time, kid.
So you cheated.
She knew exactly what she was there for. I wanted to have a kid. I already talked to you about this.
You was better off divorcing me than going to go cheat.
I love you, kid. I don't want to divorce you.
That
I'd rather
sounds
have
crazy.
kids with you, but I can't have kids with you because you can't have kids.
That's not okay.
What you expect me to do? I'm not gonna go my whole life if I have kids.
Divorce me and go marry the person that
I'm
you
not
had a
going.
kid
I don't
with.
want to marry her. She knew I didn't want her from jump. She know why she here.
But you had a kid with her. You decided to sleep with her unprotected.
That was the plan from jump, kid. Kid, we don't just sleep
So
together like
you
that.
making all these plans and I'm not included in any of them.
You are included. I'm already putting this bed together for the kid. You included.
Are you insane? Because this is literally supposed to be a guest bedroom.
Kid, yes, it's a guest bedroom until the kid get older for the bed, kid. Like you said, she only 3 weeks. Come on, kid.
That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not fair to me. And I don't deserve that.
So you think it's fair to me that I go my whole life and I can't have kids?
It's cool for you to leave me and let me go about my own way, and then you go get married to the person you just had a kid with. You had plenty of time to do that. Like you said, we don't have any kids, so it'll be an easy ass divorce.
It won't be as easy as you think. You don't love somebody and just let somebody go like that, kid. You can't just do that.
You don't love me. You don't love me. Because if you did, you wouldn't have held this from me.
I take care of you. So what you mean I don't
Somebody
love you?
else will take care of me.
Listen, I hear you. I feel what you're feeling. I understand. But kid, you're gonna have to get on board, baby.
I'm not getting on board.
Like,
I'm listen, check this out.
You're not going nowhere, and I'm not going nowhere.
Check this out. I'm leaving.
You're not going nowhere, and I'm not going nowhere.
You, her, and your 3-week-old baby can be happy together. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna be happy with you.
I'm leaving.
You're not going nowhere.
I'm leaving.
You're
I'm
not
done.
going nowhere. You're gonna stay here with me.
I'm done. I'm done.
You gonna stay here? Where the fuck you gonna go, kid? Don't nobody want you, kid. Don't nobody want no woman that can't have kids, kid.
You so cold. You don't even give a shit about what's coming out your mouth right now, bro. You don't even care.
Y'all always treating us mean like we ain't got no fucking emotions, like we ain't human. But then when we act like we ain't human, we ain't got no emotions. Now you got a problem. Pick your fucking struggle, kid. You can't have kids, kid.
Shut the fuck up.
See, that's your problem right now.
What was he supposed to do? Go his life without having children, fulfilling his purpose? Like, it might sound selfish, and to a lot of women, they may not get it. Why won't you leave me if you had these desires? But he didn't want to leave his wife. He loved his wife. But he also had the same masculine goal that every man that I know have. They want to have their own children. Yeah, you can adopt. That will fulfill her. But not him. He wants his own offspring. And that don't make him a bad person. Do I feel like the situation could have been handled better? Actually, I don't. I really don't. Because there's nothing that he could have said to her that wouldn't have hurt her feelings. And she wouldn't have took offense to. So he went out and he made the best decision that he could make for himself, and her feelings still got hurt. There was no way that he was going to win in that situation. And I hate that for him. You know, I don't know too many men who marry, who don't have kids or don't desire to have kids. that's like the ultimate goal for a man, to pass off his legacy. And although it sucks that his wife isn't able to give him children, and it's a really tragic, heartbreaking situation, he still made the best decision that he could make for himself, and I can't really fault him for it. I don't fault her for being hurt. I don't fault her for feeling betrayed. However, I definitely don't fault him for wanting to fulfill his duty to this planet. And men just wire like that. We honestly think that that's our purpose in life, to populate the earth. That was tough. I don't know how I feel about that video, honestly, because I get both sides of it. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. By me being a new channel, it really does help out the algorithm. And again, today is my birthday, and I'm spending with you. I really do enjoy that. I wish I could spend every day with you, all day with you guys, because y'all my people. But yeah. So until next time, Solomon and out.
We can get away. Palm trees, beach view.